Hello everyone, Tina here. I hope your day is going fabulous. Thank you so much for joining me. Well, today I get to share with you the unboxing of the Spellbinders Card Kit of the month for March 2021. And spring is in the air, and spring is in this little box of happiness here. This kit this month is called Celebrate Spring. Lots of spring goodies in here. We're going to take a look at the kit contents, and then following the video, I'll share with you my 10 cards using this kit. Okay, this is your cover sheet. It's an inspirational project sheet with the contents on front. The back side has a step-by-step tutorial on how to create that card, and it's usually with the dies that are in this month. So that's handy to have on hand. It's kind of like a guide. So we'll set this aside and take a look at the cardstock this month. You get a double-sided sheet of gold cardstock, which is so pretty. And then there are 8 colored cardstock sheets. You get a real pretty yellow, a lavender, you get a soft blue, soft green, you get a white, and then you also get a charcoal gray color, which is perfect for that little Easter bunny, and then 2 shades of pink. All of these sheets are 8.5 by 11. So 8 colored cardstocks and 1 fancy gold. You always, in the Spellbinders card kits of the month, get 10 envelopes that are A2 in size, and then you get 10 pre-scored and folded card bases. These are nice. They're on the lighter weight side, and there's a little bit texture to them, but by the time I add all my layers, the weight of the cards is nice, sturdy weight. Now we're going to take a look at the 6x6 paper pad. You get a full size paper pad. There's 40 sheets of pattern paper in here. There are 2 of each pattern, so 20 different patterns. You can see on the front all the different patterns, and some of the sheets have real pretty gold embossed detail. These have some beautiful, fun, springy colors. I wanted to zoom in so you can see. There's the Easter bunnies, but not just Easter bunnies. There's some florals, stripes. There's that little panel has windows and some potted plants. You even get wood green, which is probably my favorite. That's a real pretty distressed look. That has some tight print with little hearts on there. I love that pattern paper. That's probably going to be my favorite. But lots of different varieties to create all kinds of different cards. That's gorgeous. A 6x6 with some foiled accent on there. It's just gorgeous. This one has the foiled leaves too. But 40 different sheets, or 40 sheets, 20 different patterns, 2 of each sheet. So that's really nice, full-size paper pad here. Now we're going to take a look at the stamp set. This month it has some cute little woodsy critters in here. You get a fox and a deer and a squirrel. Love this for springtime. The squirrels are going to be digging up all their acorns they buried for winter. There's even a little porcupine in there. Sentiments in here are so sweet. One of them says, "You are not alone." The other one says, "Hello, love." That's in the little banner. But this is a nice little stamp set that's included in your kit. Next, we're going to take a look at the puffy stickers here. Actually, they're not puffy stickers, they're actually foam stickers. There's sentiments. There's have a very thin layer of glitter, but it's non-shed. But there's loved and friends, and I don't think Happy's in here, but Lucky is in there for St. Patrick's Day. And there's a few little images in here that are full foam backed, which are really nice. So you just peel and stick and add that layer of dimension on your projects. So you get your stickers. Next, and the stickers do coordinate with your stamp set. So if you need a coloring guide on how to color your image in your stamp set, use your stickers as a coloring guide. It works great. Get some 3D butterfly embellishments. These are very pretty. The wings are puffed up, and they're made of vellum with the print on it, and then behind it there's a little bit of holographic sticker showing on the outline, so you have that little extra sparkly touch in the background of your sticker. So there's 8 butterflies in this pack. So, and then the nice thing about these guys is I said 8 butterflies, but there's 7. But they pop back up. The vellum's already pre-scored, so that makes it nice for mailing too. Okay, you get some gems this month. These gems are nice spring colors, but on the tops of these gems, there's little like little gold flakes. So that makes them extra special. It goes really good with the gold cardstock. This month you also get a die cut pack, which I'm always super excited about the die cuts. Typically Usually, even this month, you always get 2 of each of the die cuts, which makes it really nice. I'm going to zoom in and then also speed up the video. But I did want to show you all the pretty die cuts in this pack, just because there's so many, and I like to share with you what's in the die cut pack because kind of get your wheels turning once you see them. At least for me it does when I go through them. Some of them I don't separate, but there are 2 of each. But love these. Now, the Spellbinders Card Kit of the month is a monthly subscription. I'll link it down below if you guys are new and are interested in the card kit. But monthly subscription that's delivered to your door, and it's always packed, filled with goodies. Such a great value for what you get. There's dies, cardstock, even your envelopes and card bases, embellishments. There is a stamp set. Now, the stamp set is not a photopolymer. I do want to let you guys know that. It is a rubber stamp set, but when I stamp, I have no problems coloring or stamping with the stamp sets in Spellbinders kits. You get full-size paper pads, and I always get happy when I open my card kits. So the link's down below if you guys want to check it out. But that's the die cut pack. Zoom through, put back. So lots of goodies in there. You always get a roll of double-sided tape and foam adhesive. For my 10 cards, I like to bring in my own, only because 10 cards, it's easier for me to shorten the video when I use my tape runner and my adhesives, because usually I use foam roll. But you get that option in the kit. This month, these are your dies. Oh my gosh, and you get 17 dies, guys. This one here creates a beautiful square frame that you can layer the clovers on the end of these to create a real pretty layered effect. This month, I love when Spellbinders does this. You get some dies that will cut out the sentiments in your stamp set, and that one actually cuts out the floral in your stamp set, which is really nice. So almost all of your sentiments will be die cut out, with the exception of one. So that makes it really easy for card making projects. And this one goes to the very top one. This says "You are not alone," but I think that's so neat. Now, there's more dies in this month. You get some florals. There is actually 1, 2, 3 different kind of flowers, and then you get a leaf, and then this is a stem that you could use for your flowers or for your clover. You also get a clover in the dies this month. And most of the flowers too have etched detail on there, whether they're etched or even die cut detail, which is really nice. You get this sweet little bunny, and then you get the earpiece that you could put in the bunny's ear to add a little pink if you want a white bunny. And then there is one tulip in there that's actually layerable, which is really nice. So what I like to do during my unboxing is put together the dies for you guys, and then I use them on a card project for my 10 cards. So that's what we're going to do. I just quartered some of my cardstock here. I have the blue, the green, the gold, the pink, and then the white cardstock. Since we do have dies that will cut out our sentiments, I'm going to go ahead and stamp our sentiments, and then we'll die cut those out as well. It saves time during my unboxing versus doing it during my video. This way I can have a little more room for my creative process. So this sentiment is so nice. It says, "Best friends are a great gift." Now, I don't know why I stamped that. We don't have a die for that one. But it is such a pretty sentiment, I thought I'd stamp it anyway. But I'm gonna stamp the rest of the sentiments. It says "Good luck," and we do have a coordinating die for that one. So that goes really good with the clovers, the clover dies in the kit. You also have this sentiment here. We'll find a room. I want to make room where I could put all the dies together and die cut it out one. This one says "You are not alone." That'd be cute to gather all of the little woodsy critters together and stamp that sentiment. Now you have a little banner that says "With love." Just got to find a block that will fit on here. And sometimes with these kind of stamps, that your ink will like to pearl up on it. So to prevent that, all you have to do is maybe stamp with a watermark ink first, and then stamp with your regular ink. Since I'm using VersaFine ink to stamp my sentiments, it really clings to these stamps, so it stamps beautifully. Like I said, have never had any problems with that. Okay, so those are our sentiments. Love them. We'll set our stamp set aside, and then we're going to grab our coordinating dies and line them up and tape them down. And again, it makes it so nice for layering. I'm all about layers for my cards, and so having some layerable sentiments are super nice. We'll just line them up and tape them down. And then as I tape them down, I realize there's one more die in the stamp set. One more die that will cut out an image in the stamp set. It's actually the little flower bouquet. Oh, I stamped that with my black ink too, and then we'll die cut that out too, just so we have everything die cut that you can die cut out with the dies this month. We'll just line everything up. Now the nice thing about the little bunny this month is the little, we're going to die cut him out with white cardstock also, and then but this little bunny, guys, his arm is cut out, so you could tuck clovers or flowers underneath his arm to add that little extra cute little touch, and it's so easy to do. I'll show you how to do that once everything's die cut. I'm going to die cut out our frame with the gold cardstock. We'll just tape that down, and then with the green I'll die cut out the stem and the leaves, and then the flowers I use the pastel colors here. Okay, once I have everything die cut out, this is what your bunny looks like. You can see his arm pops out, which is really cute, and then his nose or his cheek piece pops out too. Now there is a flower center die that has a circle and then a piece that goes for your flowers, for layering your flowers here. I'm actually going to take the circle that goes in the center of one of the flowers and put that on the nose of our bunny. I'll show you what I mean in just a minute. It's easy to add color to your banner. I'm just using one of my Copic markers to do a little shading, and your banner is colored in. But of course, if you wanted to color or stamp it on your colored cardstock, it'd be really nice too. So that's with love. All your sentiments look so nice. This is your frame that you can create. You have an opened end clover, and then you have a closed clover. The closed clover actually has etched detail on there, which is really nice. You would put the framed over the solid clover to create your little frame. It's so easy to do. Just line them up. If you were to die cut it out with colored cardstock, the layers that you would create is so pretty. Now I used glue to stick my frame together. Now gluing the gold cardstock takes a long time to dry, actually, guys. Since it's such a slick surface, there's no nothing for it to really adhere to. So I just weigh it down with an acrylic block for that glue to adhere when you layer your frame together. Now to create your bunny, it's very easy to do. I like to add foam adhesive behind the back side of the bunny, and then I like to, since the bunny's arm can pop up, guys, I suggest taking the release paper off of one of your foam squares or your foam tape, slide it under that bunny's arm, and then add another foam adhesive piece behind. This way you can still tuck things underneath the bunny's arm. You'll see here in a minute. We'll remove that release paper. I used a white foam square, so it's kind of hard to see, but I added a little dot of glue to each of the ears. Now the earpiece, you technically should only use one because of the way the bunny is situated, but of course I like the pink in the ears, so I die cut out another earpiece. So we're going to add pink to both of the ears, which you don't need to do. You just need that one larger ear because that's the one that's open technically, but I wanted to add that extra pink. Now I added the pink cheek, you can see here, and then the nose, when you die cut it out, creates a half circle. So this is where that circle flower center comes in. I actually colored that in with my pink Copic marker, and then when I added foam adhesive behind my bunny's face, I made sure that the foam square corner was up there where the nose is. So all I would have to do is add my little circle. I don't even need to add glue, guys. So there's your frame, your gorgeous clover frame. I think it's so pretty. Now we have a flower center, and I also have leftover pink cheek we can use for another bunny if we wanted to. But I'm going to add a dot of glue to this flower, add the flower center, And then the flower stems, I love when Spellbinders does this because it's just not a skinny stem. You have a circle portion on the very top of your stem. That makes it easy to add a dot of glue and add your flower at the very top. Love that. Now your stems, you could add all kinds of your flowers. Again, you have 3 different flowers, a tulip, and then we'll call one a daisy. And then you have another one. Now these I wanted to share with you. They're little hearts, but they're the pieces that die cut out when you die cut out your frame. Keep those because those little hearts are so cute if you want to add them to your card projects. So they're the inside pieces of the clovers when you die cut that out. I kept them. I'm going to layer my little tulip together. There's a layering piece. Then I'll add my stem. Again, you just add a dot of glue at the very top where that circle is. And then you can just pick up your tulip and add it to the top. Now the stems look nice on their own, but there is a die that will cut out 3 leaves that are small enough to fit on that stem. Now to add your flower, you just remove that release paper you had that you slid under that little bunny's arm, and then you can add your flower. And then since you have foam adhesive behind that bunny's arm, your skinny stem will stick. You don't have to worry about glue or anything. Makes it so nice. You also get this pretty little leaf flourish. I'm going to add that to my bunny as well. Her little spring critter. And you could tuck anything under there. I think your inspirational project guide has a clover underneath that little bunny, which is really nice. But you could put a little bouquet if you wanted to. I like to add a little detail with my Copic marker to my clovers. So I'm just going to add a little bit of darker green, add a dot of glue to the top of my stem, and you have some fun little 4-leaf clovers. Perfect for St. Patty's Day. And then we have one more flower left here. We'll just add a dot of glue and add this flower. That's with the lavender cardstock, kind of hard to tell. But add a dot of glue, and then we have the flower center that we die cut out. This is the flower center that I used for the bunny's nose. So it's a dual purpose. I'm not sure if it's meant to be for the bunny's nose or if it's meant to be for the flower, but it works both ways. Now these are your leaves. Again, you get 3 different sizes. I'm going to add a larger one and a smaller one to just a dot of glue at the very bottom, and then we can add it to the stem of our flowers. This is where your jewel picker comes in really handy, guys. But you just layer them together. And by the time you finish your flowers are a pretty good size. So I think that'd be nice for spring cards. Okay, I do add a little bit of detail with my Copic markers to the flowers. Just so, since they are pastel, they are a little bit on the softer side. But these are the dies this month, guys. Again, I'll be using these in my 10 cards, which will be following this video. And I'm actually going to remove this little leaf flourish and add some leaves to my little tulip here. I'm going to add just a dot of glue, and then I'll tuck one of the larger leaves underneath the little bunny's arms. So this was a little hindsight move. But that little leaf stuck to the foam tape behind the arm, and then the smaller leaf I just glued down. But I think you're so cute. What do you think? Again, 10 cards will be at the end of this video. Usually I put it at the very top. Click on that, it'll take you to that video. But I'm looking forward to creating with this kit. I thank you so much for joining me, guys. Have a fabulous, fabulous day.